All right, so yesterday we made these grand plans that we were gonna come out to the park and Bill was gonna go do archery and I was gonna come out here and draw. And you know, it's supposed to be like 75 degrees out here, sunny. And it was sunny all day until now. Now it is cold, it is windy, it looks like it might rain. There is no way I'm sitting out in this. And then I neglected to mention last time that I'm running around with a splint because I broke my tibia. So I can't even walk around and try and get warm. It's not happening. So Bill's walking the dog and I am just going to, he's going to bring him back and then we're just going to sit in the car and I'm going to draw from the car and Bill's going to go attempt to do some archery, although I think it's going to be too windy, but what is happening this year, Arizona? This is supposed to be warm right now.
Nothing says hello.
This is the spot I'm going to draw from. Ignore the bathroom. So,
Oh, Lucky. Hush, man.
he saw a woman. There's a woman 100 feet away, and he sees her. So, if you zoom in here, you can see that this is actually the Superstition Mountains in the background. And when you take this trail, you actually have a really beautiful view of it. It's really cool. So I'm going to attempt to draw this or something like it. I might kind of take it out a little bit. I don't know yet. But I'm going to kind of play around with some different tools I have that I brought along to mess with composition. So we're going to see how that works out. So if you go on, some of the different art suppliers' websites, they sell these grid tools, right, where you can kind of block out your composition and then use that to transfer it to your sketchbook, which I don't feel like I need that a lot of the time. A lot of the time I can just sketch out whatever I see and where it lands on the page is where it lands on the page, but sometimes I want something specific. And some of the ones they sell are meant to be drawn on with a dry erase marker. Now this one actually isn't, but it works. So I decided to try it this time. I brought along a teeny tiny little dry erase marker that I got off of Amazon. And so I'm gonna kind of attempt to show you how that lines up here. Might be a little bit interesting. Oh, there you go. So the phone doesn't really want to focus on it, but you can see how this lines up with the composition. So now when I go to draw it, then I'm going to be able to mark it out on the paper in the way that I want, and you're not going to have certain things that are pushed off to the side or too small or whatever. That's the goal anyway. I do this when I'm making more formalized drawings at home. I will really work hard on getting this composition totally perfect before I ever sketch it on the paper, but it's a little different when you're out here. So I'm not going to obsess over it. I just want to sort of have the thing that I had thought of in my head. All right, so I took that really rough sketch and I just transferred it over to the paper that I'm going to sketch on. So now I'm going to do a real pen sketch. That'll be a lot better quality, and then I'll erase the pencil lines, and then I will do the watercolor. That's the plan. We'll see if that plan works out. I don't know, Lucky doesn't sound like he agrees, does he? This is my simple pencil sketch. Yeah, I noticed I created this composition and then I changed positions, and so when I was trying to draw it, it kind of messed it all up. So, I don't know if that really helped me much. But anyway, I'm going to redo this lettering when I get home, so ignore that. But I'm going to attempt to do the watercolor now. So as you can see, I've run out of light. So I will go home and finish this up. But, not bad. Not bad for being in the car and sitting here and having a dog whining in my ear the entire time. I can go for it. So, yeah. Okay, so I got home and had dinner and everything, and now I'm ready to get back to this. So I just want to finish it. There were just some spots that I didn't really get to because it got too dark. And for instance, in here and here and this area. And I'm not just doing it, the colors from what I saw that day. I've been to this spot many times. I've taken a lot of pictures there. I've seen it in different iterations and different lighting. So I'm kind of playing around with what I remember in my head from some of the prettiest times, and kind of doing a little bit of, live editing while I'm working on it. So one of the things, for instance, is that sometimes when you're out there, you'll get the sun popping on certain things, like for instance the saguaros and the palo verdes, and they have this really kind of like yellow, almost like neon look to them in the light. And it's really cool. So I kind of am trying to do that here. And then I'm going to go in with white pen on this sign and fix that. Okay, I finished it. Zoom in so you can get a better view here. I think that looks pretty good. That's pretty much what it looks like. So, kind of fun. I'm definitely happier with how the colors turned out. I'm finally getting used to what colors are going to work from this set in this scenario. Still trying to figure out the choyas. They're kind of hard to do from far away. So that's what I'm still working on. That's a palo verde tree. That one actually came out okay, but it's a more normal looking palo verde tree, so yeah. My favorite part is still how the Superstition ridgeline turned out though. That really is like pretty much what it looks like, which is cool.